Alachua Sink sits in Alachua County, Florida, part of the state's extensive network of freshwater cave systems. Even under perfect conditions, this is considered an advanced cave dive, the kind of site that demands experience, proper training, and planning. The sink connects to a complex underwater cave system with multiple tunnels, chambers, and potential dead ends. It's not a place for casual exploration or cutting corners on safety. But July in Florida brings challenges that make even advanced sites nearly impossible to dive safely. The summer heat creates perfect conditions for massive algae blooms in freshwater systems. These blooms turn cave water into a murky green, reducing visibility to mere inches in some cases. Any experienced cave diver knows that when algae blooms hit, you postpone the dive. Period. The two divers who arrived at Alachua Sink in the July of 1992 should have taken one look at the water conditions and turned around. The water looked like green paint, so thick with algae that their dive lights would barely penetrate a foot ahead. But they had driven hours to get there. They had planned this dive, prepared their equipment, and were eager to explore the cave system. Instead of making the smart decision to abort the dive, they decided to push forward despite the dangerous conditions. The two divers entered the water and began their descent into the murky depths of Alachua Sink. Their lights barely penetrated the algae-thick water. What should have been a relatively straightforward entry to the main cave tunnel became a nightmare of confusion and disorientation. They couldn't see more than inches ahead, feeling their way along the limestone walls and searching for the main guideline. Cave diving under perfect conditions requires constant visual contact with a guideline, a rope system that leads from the cave entrance back to safety. The line is literally your lifeline, the only way to navigate back through the maze of underwater passages. Losing contact with that line in a cave system is often fatal. In zero visibility conditions, maintaining contact becomes even more critical. A short distance into the dive, they realized something was wrong. The passage they were following didn't feel right. The dimensions were off, the direction seemed incorrect. In the green murk, they had missed the entrance to the main tunnel entirely and had wandered into a side passage or false lead.